Yeah. So, Gervonta Tank Davis, he made this statement. I was looking at this interview with Radio Raheem right after Gervonta Tank Davis stops Hector Garcia's interview from Radio Raheem from Seconds Out. Shout out to Radio Raheem. He said to Gervonta Tank Davis, he said, you sold out the Capital One Arena. And he said it hasn't been sold out by a boxer since Mike Tyson. And he asked Gervonta Tank Davis what he thought about that. And Gervonta Tank Davis gave a very thoughtful answer. He's a deep thinker, Eddie Hearn. He gave a very thoughtful answer. What he said was, it's supposed to be this way. He says, like recycling. He said, after me, there would be somebody else that's going to do it. Basically saying, Mike Tyson did it years later, he did it, but he's like, that's what's supposed to happen. After me, there'll be somebody else. And it made me think, hold on, let me get my black two sugars. And it made me think, I lost the magic, dude. I lost the magic. I listened to what he said, and it made me really reflect on something that I already knew, but it made me feel it more. And that's, I lost the magic that a lot of you guys have, right? The boxer Santa Claus magic. The boxer who can't be beat. He beats everybody, that magic. I get on you guys all the time on Showbizz The Morning podcast. And I talk about fanboying and that everybody's human and tell you guys to be an alpha. That's because it's no fair. I lost the magic. I'm 42 years old. I've seen Mike Tyson looking for his mouthpiece. I've seen Roy Jones Jr. knocked flat out in the second round. I've seen things. I know the truth now. But I recall when I thought Mike Tyson was unstoppable. When there's nobody that can possibly beat Roy Jones Jr. When I had that magic, and a lot of you young boxing fans, some of you just not young, you just still got the magic eye. Some of you are in the comments like, Showbiz, there's no way Tank can be beat. There's no way Ryan Garcia would beat Tank Davis. There's no way Devin the Dream Haney could be beat. He's perfect. Shakur Stevenson is the best. Tyson Gypsy King Fury. He beats Ali. He beats Mike Tyson. He's 6'9", Showbiz. That's that magic that I no longer have. I've seen too much. I've seen Tino Trinidad knocked down, and I've seen Oscar De La Hoya look normal, right? I've seen Floyd Mayweather rocked. I've seen these things. And I'm more, as a boxing analyst, I don't see any fighter as some godly presence that can't be beat. I see flaws now. I see things. I remember how everybody would jump in my comments on my channel before Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder was beat, knocked out, TKO'd and knocked out by Tyson Gypsy King Fury. I remember how y'all were sound. Oh, he knocks everybody out. Showbiz, you a hater. And it wasn't that I was a hater. It's that I don't have that magic anymore. I saw Wilder gaps. I saw his flaws. And I said, oh, I can see how somebody could take advantage of it. And I see that with every fighter. I look at Ryan Garcia and I look at Gervonta Tank Davis. I say, oh, this is how Ryan could win. This is how Tank could win. But I no longer have that, he's Tank Davis, so he beats everybody. He's Mike Tyson, he beats everybody. Wilder knocks out everybody. Tyson Gypsy King Fury is too big to lose. I don't have that anymore. And I kind of envy that. Because I remember when I had it. The downside is once the reality strikes, you hit rock bottom. There's a lot of Wilder fans now who talk about how they couldn't sleep right after he lost. That just couldn't deal with it. They were trying to cope with it. Every fighter's going to have that moment. Tyson Fury will too, where he's laid out, bro. And then the new one comes. Fighters going to have that moment if they take enough risk, if they push themselves. Shakur Stevenson, if he keeps pushing himself and taking those risks, He's going to have that moment, bro. Roy Jones Jr. said you make yourself undefeated, right? Even Floyd Mayweather, 50-0. Hey, he didn't push himself enough. He didn't do the Sugar Ray Leonard. See, Sugar Ray Leonard fought Marvelous Marvin Hagler. So did Roberto Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard started at welterweight. Duran, lower than that. He was like the greatest lightweight ever. Ended up fighting Hagler. That's insane. Floyd Mayweather wasn't going to fight Triple G, right? And now, forget catchweight. I'm talking about at their weight class. What I'm saying is this. If you take enough risk, that fighter's going to end up humping the canvas, okay? And I know this. And I see how every fighter can be beaten. I don't have that magic anymore. So what I'm trying to do right now is sympathize a bit. Understand what's going on with a lot of you who criticize my takes when I'm seeing both sides of things. I'm going to end by saying this. I made comments about me not caring about Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. The moment kind of passed for me because, yeah, Terrence Crawford isn't getting any younger. He's on the wrong side of his prime, see. Errol the True Spence, it's hard for him to make 147. The time is passing for that fight to be the fight that everybody saw it as 4 years ago. The time is starting to pass. And for me, I would like to see the fight, but it's not everything for me. It means more to them. It means more to Errol Spence's legacy, to Terrence Crawford's legacy, to fight each other. But for me, I could just watch fights. I know for sure that Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence is going to be the best fight that I've ever seen. It may not even be the best fight of the year that it happens. That fight with Wood and Conlon, for example, it's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat what type of fight that was, right? You want to see him in a ring, but as far as the product, I'm the type of person now who watches great fights. It doesn't mean they don't have to be superstar fighters. A great fight is a great fight to me. It doesn't matter who they are, right? I was in a comic book store the other day. I walked straight to the independent section. I didn't go to the Marvel section. I didn't go to the DC section where the big hype is. I went right to the independent section because I've been reading better books from there, right? So like I said, I just wanted to stop by and tell you guys, and I'll have another video later today. The magic, the reality hit for me. And I wanted to extend that olive branch to say, I understand you guys. There's guys, hey man, he can't be beat, especially not by hell. But man, hey look, you get punched in the head. You get punched in the face by a punch you ain't see. That's what's going to happen, okay? But I want to empathize with you guys. I love what Gervonta Tank Davis said. He said, after me, there's going to be another one that's going to do it after me. That's what happens. Showbizz the note. I'm out. Huh.